Hello everybody, this is me, Bradley Prater. Today we're going to be looking into a game that has a very close place to my heart, and that game is Flatout 2. Starting off, I just want to add a little bit of history so we know where the game came from. If you need an introduction, try thinking of Wreckfest. Flatout was released in 2006 as a racing title for the PlayStation 2, original Xbox, and the PC.
Wait a second, Brad. It's a game from 2006. Who cares?
Surprisingly, there's a lot more put into this game than I initially anticipated. The physics are absolutely stunning for the 2006 title. In fact, I think this game controls way better than most racing games today. Of course, we have to factor in that the game is an arcade smash 'em up racer, but don't be fooled by me saying it's just an arcade racer. All objects carry their own weight. It doesn't happen all the time, but hitting objects can slow you down to a complete stop if you are unlucky enough. Unfortunately, I was caught in the ringer many times with this. Hitting an object felt like you took a massive uppercut from Muhammad Ali, sending you flying with no clue where you're going to land.
Don't worry though, Grandma's coming around the corner to hand you your new dentures.
Speaking of fighting, the AI is ruthless against you. You think you're all fine and dandy just cruising along, and then little Miss Jetson comes flying up behind you, only to completely crumble you and everything you loved.
Talk about dramatic.
You know what else is dramatic? The way your car will fishtail at the sight of exiting any corner. I like to think I'm a skilled racer, but it took me a couple of hours to get the finesse to corner like a real dirt track madman. I tried to keep my cars from sliding and drifting off into trees, and I only somehow ended up missing them by an inch. The game can very much be an adrenaline rush. Now, I did state that this game was released in 2006, and boy, it aged pretty well. The game has soft body physics. Of course, they aren't amazing, but in modern races you rarely ever get that kind of detail anymore. Maybe the occasional scratch or ding, but it's nothing in comparison to the utter destruction your car can go through when flipping down the track at 100+ miles an hour.
But it's only 100 miles an hour.
Well, doing so will leave your car so damaged that a Honda lawnmower would win the race faster than you.
This is really good attention to detail. I respect it and I love it. In terms of visuals, how does it look?
How about we take a closer peek?
Well, in all honesty, the game has held its ground strongly to this day.
Now, it's nothing by the standards of Crysis or anything like that, but the game itself is still beautiful. The color palette matches the gameplay very well, and the environments still look amazing. But on the other hand, the main menu looks like it's an intro scene to a bad 90s action film. The patterns look like the tape used on the freaking Mythbusters. And yes, it's technically the point, but it aged worse than a smoker smoking 12 packs of cigarettes a day for 3 years straight. Don't even get me started on the water. It's the flattest, non-colorful water I've ever seen. Just look at it. I'm assuming that the detail is not focused much on the water due to the fact that the game had to run on very limited hardware, but dear God. Aside from the two aspects I don't like, the game is extremely charming. It holds its chin up high and strong.
What do you need to run it?
Well, go to your fridge, grab your spoiled milk, hook it up to a monitor, and it will run, I promise. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think I can give Flatout 2 a solid 8 out of 10.
Wait a second, you're already rating the game. We're only 5 minutes into the video.
Well, this concludes the ending of my review of Flatout 2.
At least tell them that it's $10 on Steam and you can buy it today if you want it.
Well, to me, it looks like you just told them. If you have any suggestions, please leave a comment down below and I will be more than happy to look into it. Also, if you enjoyed the experience, please like and subscribe. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great week.